Hello, welcome to episode 65 of Let's Hear It. I'm out front of Rudy's Music in Soho on Broome Street, Manhattan. I'm going to go in and see my friend Zeke Schein, who's worked here for about the last 4 years. He used to work at Matt Umanoff's, which was a famous guitar store in Manhattan. But Zeke's a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a while. Go see what he's up to. So here I am in the Martin Showroom at Rudy's Music on Broome Street in Manhattan. My old pal Zeke Schein here, and he runs this Martin room. And there's all kinds of, I guess they're all new Martins, huh?
Yeah, these are all brand new Martins. We do everything from the least expensive guitar they make to the top end. I do a lot of custom guitars here that where I go to the factory when it's not COVID time. This year was a little rough. We were doing Skyping and sending photos of woods. I select woods and then I spec out guitars. Usually we do between a dozen this year. Actually between a dozen and let's say 20. This year we'll be doing 18. And they sell very well.
Do you usually go for the big body, the dreadnoughts, or is it a full assortment?
It's a full assortment. I did double O's this year, OMs, and M's and dreadnoughts. Different exotic woods too. Not a lot of inlay on my guitars. Usually I just go for the natural wood. And people responded really well to the last couple of runs that we did of them. They sold out very quickly. So I have more coming towards Christmas time this year. But for now, we have, just to point out a few, this is a reissue of a 1936 D45. So back in 1936, you would have had to have been like a movie star or a famous recording artist to afford that guitar. There were three made. Probably Gene Autry got one.
Roy Rogers.
Yeah, maybe.
He was later than Gene,
also.
I guess.
So these, there were three originals. I think one's at the museum, and so they did a handful of reissues. And these are made of Brazilian rosewood. They're $50,000.
Oh, I'll take three.
And it's top of the line. Next to it, over here, is a D45, the more standard issue that you see people like Neil Young playing.
Sure.
So that's got the hexagon inlays, and that guitar sells for $9,500. Believe it or not, it's a very popular model, and it's sold quite a few.
Nice.
And then, we have other things like artist signature models. That's the Eric Clapton model. These are authentic series guitars as well, so if you can't afford $50,000, this one is a D28 in Madagascar rosewood. It sells for somewhere around 7 or 8, I forget. This one's a D18 reissue made of mahogany. These have torrefied tops too. They're lightly torrefied. This one is a reissue of a 1931 0017, very sweet guitar for fingerstyle players. It's got a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard and bridge, so they're even trying to do that stuff as close to the old ones as possible. Here's a custom nylon string, which sounds sort of like a Willie Nelson guitar.
Yeah.
And then in the other parts of the room here, I usually have more guitars, but we've been doing fairly well, and COVID has sort of limited Martin's production a little bit because they were closed for 3 months. So I'm getting what I can as I can in the room as they're available. But these are some of the more standard models. 018, 0018. I'm holding one of my favorites, which is called the Black Smoke model. This is mahogany with the spruce top, sort of like the 15 series, but with spruce on top instead of all mahogany. And these are similar to people who like old 1930s guitars, whether like the Collings Waterloo series. This is Martin's version of that. It's really simple, but it's great for like folk and blues music, which is what I play. There you go.
Sweet. Thanks for watching episode 65. That was fun to see the Martin Showroom here at Rudy's Music. Check back in a couple days for another episode of Let's Hear It.